Hey, Shalom family at this time, Yada in Israel. Yada, this is Yaziquah at this time. I asked to come before you to give you the words of Yah. This is a very important video. I'm bringing this video because a comment a brother brought forth on Facebook last night, and it was a very important question. And he was asking the question about, is it okay or is it a sin for us to have orgies? So we're gonna look into that, brothers and sisters, and we're gonna address the scriptures. First, we're gonna look at some definitions of orgy and orgasm. It's very important. This real talk, brothers and sisters. And what I'm talking about is associated with a lot of emotional feelings. Yes, sexual gratification, and each one ever participated in this act know how I feel. So, brothers and sisters, we gotta look at this in the reality of the true facts, because yes, we all gonna have to discipline ourselves and correct ourselves accordingly to the will of Yah. So I must address this at this time and show you scriptures. Pray that Yah give you knowledge in this, brother and sister. It shouldn't be too hard of a knowledge to grasp and take hold of and obey the will of Yah. If you want to follow Yah, yes, we're going to have to learn to put our feelings in check, regardless how much you liked it. You got to stop it. I'm gonna give you the reasons why that come from talking about. I'm trying to make this video brief as possible. So the first word we're gonna look at is orgy, and we're gonna get a brief definition of orgy. Is right here, found in the dictionary. Under the word orgy, it say while married. It say while. Let me find the word again. While merry making, right here. Especially with sexual activities. Unrestrained indulgence. So we had that under orgy, wild merry making, especially with sexual activities. That's on the list under the word orgy, according to that dictionary right there. And so we're going to look at the word orgasm. Under orgasm, right here, physical, intensive emotional excitement, culminating of sexual acts. You get that? Culmination of sexual acts. Intensive emotional excitement. Yes, or orgasm. Everybody want to get an orgasm when it come down to having intercourse, sex. So we're looking at this, brothers and sisters, and so we're gonna have to go to the law if we follow Yah and want to be right with Yah and obey Yah, brothers and sisters. Because with this act of orgies, it brings forth a lot of homosexualities, and so the people need to know all of this stuff is wrong. Y'all say this is a unnatural act. So let's look at Leviticus chapter 15 and start off with verse 1. And Yah spoke to Moshe right here and to Aaron, saying, speak to the children of Yisrael, Yah, and say to them, when any man has a discharge from his flesh, his discharge is unclean. This is his uncleanness in regarded to his discharge. Whether his flesh runs with his discharge or his flesh is stopped up by his discharge, it is unclean. So keep that in mind. As I move over to verse 16, And now we're talking about a discharge of semen. It said, and when a man has emission of semen, then he shall wash all of his flesh in water and be unclean until evening. See, until the evening, to the sunset, he be unclean. And any garment and any leather on which there is semen should also be washed with water and be unclean until evening. And when a woman lies with a man and there is emission of semen, they both shall bathe in water, see, and be unclean until evening. See? It's saying that when a woman has a discharge, and the discharge from her flesh is blood, she has to be in her separation for 7 days, and whoever touches her is unclean until evening, whatsoever she lies on during her separation and uncleanness. And whoever she sets, whatever she sets on is unclean. And anyone who touches her bed has to wash his garments and shall bathe in water and be unclean until evening. So keep that in mind, the woman in that state. I want to go over a little bit to verse 25. So if you read the rest, let me go up a little bit. It say 24. And if a man lies with her at all, and her monthly flow is on him, he shall be unclean for 7 days, and any bed he lies on is unclean. And when a woman has a discharge of blood for many days, other than at the time of her monthly separation, or when she discharged beyond her usual time of monthly separation, all the days of her uncleanness discharge shall be as the days of her monthly separation. She is unclean. So let's go down. I'm speeding up with this for the purpose of time. Let me get to my place. Okay, let me go to 29 and say, and on the 8th day she should take for herself 2 turtle doves. So right now I'm right past the offering what you take to the priest. We're not in that function right now, but the other part of the law still stands, sisters and brother. We can't take the offering part, but I want to conclude it with, let me find my spot again. Give me a moment. Say, okay, and thus you shall separate the children of Israel from, okay, right here, 31. And thus you shall separate the children of Israel, y'all, from their uncleanness, lest they die in their uncleanness when they defile my dwelling place, which is in their midst. And this is the Torah. See, this is the law for one who has discharge, and for him who emits semen and is unclean thereby, and for her who is sick in her monthly separation, for one who has discharge, either man or woman, and for him who lies with a unclean woman. You see that, brothers and sisters? It's laws concerning these things. Read the rest of it, 15, brothers and sisters. These things we got to take to heart. These are the serious things of y'all, brothers and sisters, because we got to think today. So much defilement in the world, and people been with multiple sex partners, and to go down there and touch these things. This is what you got to look at. We're looking at the emission, and I went over about the orgasm, and it's very intense. It's very physical. And that's the climax each and individual want. So with the secretion coming out, and even when a woman could be dry in her vagina and then get wet, that's the emission of fluids. Think about that, brothers and sisters. So you defiling your mouth, you causing your own mouth to become unclean. The woman's too, because 9 times when a man emission of semen come, he's not gonna withhold when a woman's sucking on him on his penis. Like this real talk. So we got to talk about these things. I talk about it with my wife. Me and my wife talk about these things because these things is desirable. Because when you participate in these things, experience these things without the knowledge of that we don't supposed to do these things. Because all these things make you become unclean and defile you. That's why I heard some people catch cancer of the mouth when they do these things. Because you could come on your period suddenly, a drop of blood could come out suddenly, and then when a person's sucking on you, the fluid could get into your mouth. The secretion, like people call it secretion, fluids loose. And when a man, it catch him off guard. Anything. You know what I'm talking about. Anybody sexually active know these things. This is the real talk. This is the fact. These things we must examine. The law. Everything must be done according to the law. If you don't fully understand, the best to leave it alone anyway if you don't understand. Until you get this pure knowledge of understanding. And that's why I have the knowledge, man. And I see the thing. I said, I'm not going to tamper with that. My wife knows she's not going to tamper. No, regardless how much it made you feel in the past, you got to let it go. Because a lot of times people let their feelings get in the way and forsake our laws and contaminate the whole camp. First, number one, you contaminate yourself to the point of destroying yourself. Now we all got to grow up, people. Yes, I'm not getting on you, and this is not a video to get on nobody because we all in this boat together. Those who went down that path. Because I remember at one time, our people wouldn't even do these things till they start venting out with other and we putting our nose into other people's business or what they doing about their orgasms and about their orgies, and we start wanting to be like other people. I remember how people wouldn't do that. I remember in elementary, in the guys we talk about. So, oh no, we don't do stuff like that. Then I remember the time when people started indulging in these things. The things started changing, brother and sister. And now from that point, we got so many homosexual, and more than enough that we can see it. They're all over the street, everywhere. Can't tell a man from a woman or a woman from a man. And that's sad, brothers and sisters. It's like one sin to the next sin to the next sin. So, brothers, I leave this. I don't want to over talk about this issue. I say more than enough. I cover some laws with you. And so with that, brothers and sisters, please meditate on these things and work these things out with you and your mate and those who planning on having mates. And with that, I say shalom.